Well, it was briefly considered an excellent alternative to smoking, but there are new calls for tougher restrictions on vaping because it's actually leading to more people addicted to nicotine. A conference in Ottawa today bringing together healthcare providers and researchers to discuss what many say is a growing problem. CTV's Camille Wilson reports.
Is a tobacco and nicotine-free Canada.
Jacob Woloshin used to be anti-vaping, but one day it all changed.
Hard as hell.
Navigating his journey to quit smoking, he says vaping became an addiction.
I used that to actually help quit smoking, and then I realized how much I was actually vaping was more than I was smoking back then.
Woloshin started vaping 2 years ago, but stopped recently to improve his heart health. He is now telling his story at the Ottawa State-of-the-Art Clinical Approaches to Smoking Cessation Conference.
Vaping is one of the emerging or concerning alternative nicotine products we're seeing. We're also seeing things like pouches and other formats of nicotine products.
Experts, healthcare providers, and researchers have gathered to discuss smoke cessation and vaping alternatives to reduce nicotine addiction and save lives.
I'm on the patch right now. I've used the Nicorette inhaler.
There are concerns about a youth vaping and nicotine crisis, and officials are calling for government action.
Ask provincial governments and Health Canada to really develop forceful and thoughtful regulation of vaping products and to address the modern epidemic of tobacco-caused diseases, which only they can address appropriately.
Many of our youth are vaping now, not only using the electronic devices, but also utilizing alternative nicotine products such as pouches.
Experts say there's been a rise in vaping products and nicotine pouches in youth. They say it's concerning because many have never smoked before, and vaping has become a gateway to cigarette smoking.
They're often being marketed to people that have never smoked before and are using nicotine recreationally and unfortunately become addicted to nicotine.
Statistics show approximately 5 to 10% of Canadians vape, but rises to 30% of high school students.
The messages are quite clear. The tobacco addiction caused by smoking or by vaping is an unbelievably significant public health problem. And at a time when we're trying to address the challenges in our healthcare system, an obvious place to focus is on ensuring that young people never become nicotine addicts.
Woloshin says going through the University of Ottawa Heart Institute helped him a lot and hopes it will do the same for others going through the same addiction.
Talking with health professionals, the nurses and everything, was a lot easier than talking to anybody else about quitting smoking. And they're not judgmental.
Camille Wilson, CTV News.